YouTube? It's JSB and St. Patrick, and we got just some manga review, episode 9. And with this one, I want to talk about Kagurabachi, chapter 118. We're still in our flashback about the whole Sede War, and so far the manga has just been going just non-stop with enjoyment. I've been enjoying the flashback a lot. You know, he's pretty much been cooking, you know, ever since we got into this flashback, and it continues from last chapter where we see their meeting, which that pretty much fell through almost instantly. There was barely any talking. It was pretty much, you know, all hands, and there was a lot of hands thrown this chapter. We see Shiba, we see Mashiro and the other Soga boys. You know, they're all, you know, they all fighting, they're all looking good right now, which kind of makes me a little bit nervous, because, you know, given at the end of the chapter we saw how Shiba, he was looking distraught and devastated. So I don't think it ended up looking good for the elite squad against the Mikaboshi. I think that's their name, forgive me. And I don't know what his teleportation abilities, he might have been the only one that's been able to get out, or maybe, you know, Mashiro. And to be honest, I think he's kind of one of those characters in the present tense. We don't even know if he's still around or not, so he could technically still be around. It's kind of up in the air, but we just seen that their talks immediately fell through. One of the Soga, Hiroto, I think his name was, you know, he wasn't having any of the villain dialogue. You know, he talked a little about the Danseki, about how that's, you know, they view it as a god, and, you know, he thought he was trying to make an attack, instantly cut off his fingers, then boom, cut his throat. We see the light out of his eye. So as of right now, he does look dead, but I'm thinking, you know, with the Or Danseki, he might be using a revival technique. I don't think this is the last of him. We're gonna see it in the next couple chapters. And then I did like how, you know, Mashiro, how his sorcery worked, the coup, how he just kind of can control his sword, like kind of looked like telepathically, and that looked interesting to me. And then we see Akamura. You know, I don't know if he, you know, purposely copied their techniques, because there was the B move used this chapter, and, you know, did he copy their, you know, their abilities, the whole insect theme, and, you know, their drip. I don't know if that was just to add insult to injury. He pretty much wiped out this whole clan using what they viewed as a god, their own techniques, wearing their damn clothes. I mean, you pretty much just, you know, you spit on their grave with that point. So, you know, I kind of want to see a little bit more about the whole war. So I'm definitely hyped to see what's going to happen in the future. This was a very great chapter to me. It was a lot of hands being thrown. You know, I do kind of want to see what's going to happen next chapter, because like I said, Shiba looks very distraught in his interrogation video, whatever it is. It was a good, like I said, 10 out of 10 chapter. It was a very enjoyable one. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Write in the comments below, hey, what did you think about this chapter? What do you think is going to happen next week? What do you think about the Mikaboshi and all of that? So with that being said, JSB and St. Patrick, I'm out.